I think we're live. Test it on the mic. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Audio level check check check. Damn it. Yeah, we're live. Still loading everything up. Yeah, I didn't stream for, I think it was 13 or 14 days. And I wasn't in the mood for gaming or anything like that, but I'm like, shit, man, I just got to hop on stream and, see what's up with everybody and just kick it, And that's exactly what we're doing. What up, Joe? What up, Butt Cheeks? Hello, Chase. So, Chase, I don't know if you can see it, but I have, you sent me this thing right here. It has my gamer tag, Bearded Elsa, on it. Thank you for that. Everyone just rolling through. Hello, hello. We got Beach. So, Beach, on that same shelf, we have, you're in the picture frame right there. It's awesome to have you on the shelf. Thank you for supporting on Patreon and all your support throughout the years on the stream here. And then over here, we got, there it is. We got Steve, another amazing supporter on Patreon. Everyone in that tier is going on my shelf in the picture frame. So far, right now, we got 2 on there. Got to get a few more. Got to get a few more photos sent in. Hello from England. Hello, hello. Anthony, security is in the building. Good to have you roll through. So, yeah, y'all, it was just too much time went by, and I just don't want to fall into this rhythm of not streaming again, even though I'm not going to be gaming as much as I was. I'm still going to game here and there, of course. But I just want to hop on and have some just chatting streams. Catch up. See what's popping, y'all. I am talking to all chat. So we have the stream is pulled up through. We're on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So I see everything coming in at once through the Streamlabs here. So it might be delayed. I might not get back to everything. But we're going to do the best we can. Butt you talking 4 years supporting. Hey, we appreciate your brother. Thank you, thank you. Kyle says, we getting the new Songs in Real Life. Kyle, I just put out Songs in Real Life 7 not too long ago. And actually, I'm having a relaunch. I'm relaunching Songs in Real Life 7. So it's going to be on YouTube, I think, for another maybe a few more days. It could be longer, but I noticed a few things I want to change about Songs in Real Life 7. It's more of just, it's one of those things to where, I kind of taught myself how to film as I was filming throughout the years. And there's like film law or something along, like I forget how they explain it, but if you have a character looking camera right, whoever you're talking to in that conversation needs to be looking camera left. Because if you take a screen, let's say I'm looking camera right and the person I'm talking to is also looking camera right. And then let's say you take a screenshot from both those characters and kind of put them side by side. Their eyes have to line up. If both eyes are looking the same way, they're not really having a conversation. And I made that mistake in a few of my videos in the past. And I didn't really know I was doing it because especially when it comes to Songs in Real Life, I just kind of, we run and gun it. I'll write the script and then we just kind of go out and about and we film. And I never really had any storyboards for Songs in Real Life. And some of the later ones, it shows. And it's just me nitpicking. But again, like Songs in Real Life 7, I hold that close to my heart because it's an inside look at Steve in real life. We're always smoking weed over here, having a good time. And I noticed when I first revealed the weed nug, when I first pull out the mason jar that's full of nug buddies, we're both looking camera right. So I'm just like, well, shit, I'm just gonna. So I already reshot it, refilmed it. I got to get a few things edited on the back end before I post it. But right now, currently, I think Songs in Real Life 7 is at 40, coming close to 42,000 views in about 3 weeks to a month, which isn't like crazy good numbers. But like for me looking at it, it's just like, that's like what? A stadium like Little Caesars Arena over here in Detroit can fit 20 plus thousand people. So like we legit had a month where 2 stadiums saw Songs in Real Life 7. But I know on YouTube now, if you're not getting like 1 million views like on the first week, then you're falling off, bro. But look, we put our, I put a lot of love into that video, and I'm just gonna bring it back and repolish it back up. So if anyone's wondering why I repost it, that's why. I am gonna touch on it again before I relaunch it. I'll probably do a stream like this and then have it set to premiere and go live as I'm streaming. I know it lights up. Yeah, the thing you got me behind me, Chase, it does light up, but you got to plug it in. I don't have any outlets anywhere near that shelf behind me. And I don't want to have, like, cords dangling off the shelf, Good morning, all the way from Australia. Hello, Denise. Yeah, but she says I don't game no more. I think anyone that has been gaming for a long time, you kind of fall in and out. At least for me, I can fall in and out of gaming. I could be gaming nonstop every day, going to bed at like, let's say, 4 or 5 a.m. There's some days, Butt Cheeks, not to throw you under, but there's days we'd be gaming all night into the morning. We'd be going to bed at like 9 a.m. from playing like a lot of Call of Duty Warzone when it first dropped, and of course Gears of War. But I fall in and out of this like rhythm of playing, and I think what helps me, what causes me to fall out is when I have a falling out with a game. Ever since the new Call of Duty Warzone came out, or the newest season, I just wasn't a fan of it. I know they went back to the old looting system, but it was the start of me not liking the changes they were making that pushed me into this where I am now, where I'm not gaming as much. But I've been, on the plus side, I've been a lot more productive with like things outside of gaming, a few things that I'm working on that I can't talk about just yet. But I look forward to the day where I can talk about it. It's not even like a video thing. I'm looking to create, and I don't want to say too much, but it is marijuana based. It is canna business, if you will. But I just been kind of lost in that world, and I've been loving it. Hello from the UK. And I'm not saying Butt Cheeks or anyone that's been that wants to get some games in with me in the future here. I'm not done forever. I like where I am right now. And, yeah. We'll see what happens as we continue here. I see the love. Like, every time, I know we get, like, new eyeballs that will pop in when I go live here, but like every stream, someone will pop in and be like, where's Songs in Real Life? Where is it? Go watch the new one. I just put it out. Hey, what up, Josh? Josh is barely here. Hey, cheers, y'all. I didn't mean to hit my mic there, but it made sense for a good cheers. It works. Hey, love from Brazil. Hello. Rolando! Got a new headset. Nice. You're playing Gears. When I do get back on the game, I'm going to be playing some Gears. I just fell out of, and I've always been like, I'm super competitive. And I think, again, that's why I love competitive gaming so much. But I've been putting my competitive spirit elsewhere outside of the video game world lately, and I think it's just been more beneficial for me. So, again, yeah, I'm not bailing on gaming. I just gotta, once I get these things lined up, I can expand again. But yeah, y'all, so, there is this event called the ZA Olympics. It's an event. I believe it started in California. They have it in New York as well. And this is, I want to say, the second year it's being held or taking place in Michigan as well. And I went last year as a guest. Red Eye invited me out. They grow some bomb marijuana over here, but they invited me out they invited me and Tia as a guest last year, and I was unfamiliar with what this ZA Olympics is. I had no idea. And then this time around, we're a lot more involved this time around. So I want to say the boxes went on sale. Was it the 3rd of this month? And Herbology Cannabis Company, one of the sponsors for the ZA Olympics over here, came through. TJ from Herbology, thank you for the hookup and helping me secure a box here. But check out this. This is the and it's full of we got 40 grams of marijuana in here. I can't really showcase the whole box here because if I open it, you're gonna see my barcode on how I vote. But I'm legit a judge for this amazing event here. Some of the sponsors on the side and who helps put the event together right here. But hell yeah, y'all. Let me pull out one of these jars. So there's 20 jars in here. It's 2 grams in each jar, and they gifted it, or they included some partners in here as well. Like a 2-gram joint was in here, some cartridges, wax, these Eat Pot dots. Tastes just like M&M's. It's amazing. But yeah, it's so dope. So I just been getting, nothing's changed here. We're still always getting high, but now we don't know what we're smoking. And what we got to do is we got to like rank what we're smoking on 6 different categories. I should have had the categories pulled up. Hey, Melissa, how's it going? Hello. Yeah, Chase, last time you were in Michigan, you came with us to a weed event. I'm not sure what event that was. That was a little further out from where we're living. But, dude, yeah, weed events, man, it's where it's at. It's just so special because for so long, it hasn't been legal to smoke how it is now. And now we go to these events. I love just vibing out and smoking with people and just smoking some of that good devil's lettuce, you know? Hey, Dragon, I've been good. Thanks for asking. Hope the same over on your end. This event, it takes place in New York, Michigan, and California. Consumers will cast their votes in 6 categories: best overall, best terps, best tasting, best looking, gassiest, and heaviest hitting. And it's just been so much fun to because you can see who's competing. You can see, you don't know what you're smoking, but you know kind of who's in the box. And it's just fun to guess. And there's just some strains that just slap you in the face. It's just been a blast, though. I've been loving it. So, again, shout out Herbology for the amazing hookup. Shout out ZA Olympics and everyone that puts this event together. You might have to smoke with me. Well, hey, look, you're not a smoker, so I can't be pushing anyone to smoke. If you smoke, you smoke. If you don't, you don't. We even got a Herbology mug right here. We'll close it out with the cheers. Again, y'all, thank you. I made a fun Instagram post, too, when I first got the box. I want to show you guys a better look at it. And, again, I can't really showcase the what's inside the jars, or I can't be smoking it to that level on stream here because then it's going to get age restricted. I kind of got to play it safe here. So one thing to look forward to is that very soon here I'm going to be doing a reaction to the WAP music video because I was in contact with YouTube recently, and they pretty much confirmed, yeah, your WAP video is age restricted, it's not appropriate, and they never really specify why exactly your video is age restricted. They just give you a list of things that it might fall under. So I kind of I can pinpoint why it was age restricted. Then you look at videos like the official WAP video and the official WAP lyric video and every WAP performance that they did live. I think they did one at the Grammys, or I forget what event it was. I think it was the Grammys. But none of those are age restricted, and I kind of like base my parody off the original. So I'm gonna do, like, I want to put the boobs back on, but I don't want to give YouTube any reason to flag this WAP review. So I might do it without the boobs. I do want to put the boobs back on. Any excuse I can to put the boobs on. But the plan is, with or without the boobs, I'm going to go, hopefully they're still selling it at McDonald's, but they have the Cardi B and Offset meal at McDonald's. So I'm going to order that. I'm going to come back here to the Cardinals Nest here. I'm going to hop on stream, and we're going to review the WAP. A very in-depth review. I'm not going to be zooming in on certain things, but YouTube says they have, I forget how they phrase it, but they said they have like these really good professionals that like specialize in making sure things are properly age restricted. And it's just like, all right, you're coming at my WAP parody on YouTube, but you're not going at the main source that what it's a parody off of, you know? So that's going to be coming up here somewhat soon, with or without the boobs. We shall see. But age restriction on YouTube is totally flawed. Hey, good morning, Kevin. Hey, Josh said he'll smoke with me. Hell yeah. Well, you know you're invited to the wedding, and if we see you at the wedding, that's when we're smoking. If we see you before, that's when we're smoking. Whatever happens first. I have not heard about that, Dragon. When it comes to websites, look, you don't even got to, like, explain what that website is. I'm not even going to say the name of it. But, like, there's new sites coming out left and right. And a lot of these sites probably won't make it. I'm not going to, you know, say anything about the site I don't know about. But, look, sites are coming out left and right. I can make a website right now, Rumble. I can make it right now. My favorite way to smoke, it's probably my favorite way because it happens the most over here. We smoke a lot of blunts. My lovely lady Tia is always rolling blunts, so that's what we smoke it the most in. But before the blunts, it was always bowls. I always like packing a nice bowl. But for the ZA Olympics, we've been packing it in joints, rolling papers, you know, to get the most, to get that taste. But we've been doing a variety. So I think we have 3 or 4 more jars that we have to smoke out of the 20 that were in this box. And we've been doing like a light kind of run through. And now we're going to come back for the second lap, and we're going to go in order 1 through 20. And we're really going to go off, like, we're going to take a deeper dive. But it's just been so fun because you can take notes however you want. For anyone that might be just joining now, I'm a weed. You can say I'm a weed judge in this amazing weed event, ZA Olympics, here in Michigan. It's also in New York and California. But yeah, I get to. I got this awesome bud log that I kind of been following that when I jot notes. But it's just so cool to just. It's so awesome because, like, back in the day before it was legal to buy marijuana in Michigan, you'd be buying from some random guy, you know, and you just ask him what it is that you're buying. He's like, oh yeah, it's so and so, it's blah blah blah, and you just gotta trust it, you know. But half the time you don't even know what you're smoking if you don't ask. And with this, we have like 20 of like some of the best, most premium cannabis you can get in Michigan all in one box, but we don't know what we're smoking. We can take our guesses, but at the same time, it's just like we don't know what we're smoking. We just know it's fucking prime flower here. Yeah, it's going to be cool. So, of course, I can't invite, like, everyone from the Cardinals Nest to our wedding. We're going to invite, you know, what's appropriate, what's right. But it's going to be cool to kind of have that Cardinals Nest community come together for the first time in person. And I think it's going to be one of those things where it's not going to feel awkward. It's just going to feel like however it is when we're gaming, you know. It's just going to feel right. Hey, what up, Robert? Everyone kicking in with us. It is great to have you here. Hey, so I'm reading some of the alerts here. Danielle has become a supporter. I'm not sure if you renewed that, Danielle, but amazing to still have you kicking in with us here on Facebook. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're going to have a videographer. We're going to have him filming the wedding. We're still going through all the planning for that right now. Our wedding is still a little ways away, but it feels like it's happening tomorrow with how much planning goes into stuff like this, you know? Hey, as soon as we can, Robert, we will. We'll give you all the info you need. I'm just going back. You said about the age restriction. You get restricted for NHL hockey fights. Yeah, it's just wild. Like, I understand. Like, I do and I don't understand. But it's one of those things to where, let's say, going back to the age restriction for Cardi B. You got to think, when that WAP video first came out, there were so many hardcore Karens coming out from every angle being like, going nuts. The White Castle, White House, politic channels were talking about WAP all day. So, you know, like, it was getting age restricted left and right from, like, every Karen in the world. WAP, it was headline news because of WAP, because of what it was, you know? So you can only imagine, like, the flood of age restrictions. But then my parody, it might have got, like, let's say 10,000 views opening day. And in those 10,000 views, I can't pinpoint and say exactly how many age restrictions came in. But let's just say there could have been, in those 10,000, if I had to guess, there could have been, like, maybe 5 or 10 people flagging it. But what's crazy is, I can't confirm this, I just think it is this, but let's just say my channel, for example, I don't really have a barrier of protection in front of my channel if a Karen were to come through and age restrict or try to flag my video. One flag may do it. It might send me to age restricted mode. It might just take one flag. So I don't really have that level, that barrier. But then you have channels, let's say, for example, Cardi B. She has a way bigger barrier. So she could get, let's say, 5 million age complaints come in for age restriction. But because that barrier is so tall, YouTube's not going to do anything about it, kind of a thing, you know? So not everyone is treated fairly. And I understand there's different, like, levels of popularity. You know, I fucking get it. I totally get it. But for me to talk to YouTube and then for them to get back to me being like, oh, yeah, we reviewed it. We have these professionals, or however they say it. Like, we have these amazing professionals that specialize in making sure every video is properly age restricted. It's like, no, fuck off. No, you don't, dude. I don't think YouTube should ever backpedal and be like, oh, you know what? Let's age restrict it now. I just kind of want to pinpoint exactly everything that WAP is. And I'm not going to do any crazy zoom-ins. I'm just going to, like, pause certain moments, explain it. Because YouTube says stuff like, you can't, no fondling, no, like, touching yourself in a sexual manner. Well, what the fuck is WAP then? And again, like, like, I watched Cardi B when they did their performance on the Grammys. They were saying, Cardi B came out being like, look, like, it all comes down to, like, being a good parent. If you have kids, don't let your kids watch or listen to WAP. It's simple as that. And I totally agree with that. I'm just trying to, like, get an answer out of YouTube exactly why it's age restricted. Because, again, they never tell you why. They just give you, like, a list of, like, certain things, and you gotta, like, you gotta try to find out what it may be. It's just not properly. It's just not ran properly, is all, you know. They play favorites, and again, there's different levels of popularity, but it's just like, man, if they're gonna throw, like, let's just say they only got 2 million complaints and flags on WAP. They're gonna just they're gonna brush off 2 million Karens. That's crazy to me. But again, YouTube has trained professionals that specialize in making sure videos are appropriate. So they told those Karens, no, look, WAP is totally appropriate. The way she's fondling at this angle, we can allow it. Your butt is age restricted. Thank you, butt cheeks. Or should I say cheeks? Because your butt is age restricted, cheeks. Cheeks? You're no longer butt to me. You're anything but. By the way, this isn't coffee in here. It's one of these guys, and we're going to have one more. We're going to have one more of these guys. So, yeah, get used to streams like this where we just pop on for, could be 30 minutes, could be an hour, could be 3 hours. But we're going to pop on as much as we can. And my apologies for dipping out way too long. A little over 2 weeks, and that wasn't my intention. It just got pretty busy over here. You're watching WAP right now. You mean my cat behind me? Michelle! Take it to the room! You're cleaning yourself in front of everybody. Hey, oh, I think she might be eating something. She's trying to eat the fake bush. Thank you, butt cheeks. Yeah, shout out lo-fi hip-hop on YouTube. That's what we got playing in the background. Oh, so subtly in the background. Cheers once again, y'all. Thanks for being here. Oh, she is just a tad off camera. So our cat Michelle Pfeiffer, she has so we play ping pong a lot. Sorry, I had a bunch of beer. I was just spitting out off my mustache here. My apologies if you saw that. But we play a lot of ping pong. And as we're playing ping pong, when the ball goes off the table, Michelle will just like charge at the ball and try to take it as fast as she can. Oh, wait, here she comes. I'm gonna move her ball into the frame so you guys can possibly see. All right, the ball is right there. You may see that ball disappear here before the stream ends. But even like cat, like we'll get cat toys that are made, that are made for cats. But she always goes back to the ping pong ball. Wow, Josh. Wow. Cat dog, alone in the woods, a little cat dog. Oh, here she comes. Oh, she gave up midway through her approach to get the ping pong ball. Michelle. Yeah, let me switch over to. Oh, she's coming to. What are you doing down here? We're going to switch over to our webcam, or I'm going to show you my monitor here. So if y'all follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw this. But again, shout out Herbology. So March 3rd, we got a crazy snowstorm, and I drove out. Of course, I was driving safe. I was going like 30 the whole way. But look, we had to get some flour. The dope box that comes in. This box has some good weight to it too. And then right here it says how to vote. Step 1, smoke it. Step 2, scan QR code and enter voter ID to vote. Step 3, vote on all 6 categories. And then I stacked up the jars so you couldn't see my QR code and stuff, And we're getting tickets to the private award ceremony. That's what we were invited to through Red Eye last year. It was so cool just to be at that event and be smoking with everyone that's like or be around people that are growing such amazing flower, you know? And they got food trucks and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to this event next month. That's all I wanted to show. I also wanted to just subtly plug my Instagram here. If anyone's watching this stream and you're not following me on Instagram, well, hey, joke's on you because you're missing out big time. Thank you. All right, let's go back to full screen sexiness. Damn!
Get it, Steve. Oh, he getting it.
Yeah, man, that was some crazy snow. Some of the worst, because it was just like, it was raining and it was snowing. It was just like, there was slush on the windshield, man. It was just crazy. Hey, thank you, Rebecca. Wow, I put the ping pong ball in frame here, and now Michelle's bailing on the ping pong ball. Have I watched Knock at the Cabin? I haven't, with the M. Night Shyamalan movie. I haven't seen it yet. The last I saw was Cocaine Bear, and my review on Cocaine Bear, my review on Cocaine Bear is that the movie title sounds better than the film. The movie title is better than the film. And without spoiling anything for anyone that might be interested in checking out Cocaine Bear, in the trailer, there's a scene where the bear's like running and then the bear goes to leap towards like the ambulance. That's the best scene. That is hands down the best scene in the movie. And then after that scene, it kind of like dissolves for me. But yeah, Cocaine Bear, it's actually based on a true story. Of course, they had to exaggerate the majority of it. They just took like what was based on a true story and just had their fun with it. But again, I wouldn't really recommend Cocaine Bear to anybody, but I would recommend checking out that scene where where the bear jumps towards the van. That scene is just like fucking awesome. So again, not to be too repetitive, but to me, that movie is just that scene. Everything else is just, you forget about it. Too much cocaine, not enough bear. Well said. Well said. There was a lot of cocaine though, and there was a lot of bear, but it was just like, I don't know. I don't want to be knocking hard on anyone's. People put themselves out there, so I don't want to be knocking on that. It takes a lot to put yourself out there. But I will say I didn't, even for being high as I could be, no weed could save that movie for me. And it wasn't bad. Like, I was going to watch the movie regardless. It just wasn't, it didn't match the title. It just didn't match it to me. Like, I imagine a movie like Cocaine Bear would be as crazy how that movie, remember that movie Crank with Jason Statham? Like, that first Crank movie, it was just like such a crazy idea, and it was the way it was shot that made it what it was. I'm not saying Cocaine Bear had to be shot like that, but fuck, maybe it did. Yo, been a fan for a minute. Well, happy to have you here. Benjamin, yes way. Man, it's my whole childhood. Hey, well, hey, cheers. Good to have you still kicking in with us. Thanks for not unsubscribing. Like, when I come out with these live streams, or when I was making a podcast, man, the podcast was a sad time for me because I would post a podcast, and I was editing those podcasts for so long because before doing everything live, like these streams here, I would just film the podcast off stream, and then I would edit it like after the fact. But I had it set up to where I had to sync up the mic audio with the visual camera audio. It wasn't synced up like the stream is. So I spent so much time editing those podcast videos. Then when I first posted them, people are like, they hit me with the classic line of like, "Oh, thanks for reminding me to unsubscribe." It's just like, you sons of bitches. It is what it is. But thanks for not unsubscribing, everyone. Thanks for still being here and kicking it. That's what's up, y'all. Robert says, have you seen the Winnie the Pooh Killer Pooh? I haven't. It was like Blood and Honey. I heard from a friend just recently that he did not enjoy it. It was really bad. So I think it's another one of those movies where it's all based on the title. The only reason the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie is getting any type of like publicity is because of the title. And I forget the backstory on like why. I think something along the lines of like keeping the rights to Winnie the Pooh. I think it became available for anyone to like make a parody or make a movie on it. I forget the whole backstory to it, but yeah. Rebecca says terrible film. I don't think I'm gonna watch it unless I go to someone's house one day and we're rolling up a J and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna watch Blood and Honey." I'm like, "All right, fuck, it's a good background movie, I guess." But I just heard really bad things, and I love Winnie the Pooh. And also, I was looking forward to it. I love like look, B-list horror films are my favorite. I love that kind of like dark comedy, like film cheesy on purpose or film low budget for what they got. I fucking love that, man. That reminds me, I was actually, let me pull up the email so I can get the exact time and everything. But I was asked to be in a B-list horror film. Hey, my lovely lady.
Just got off work.
Just got off work. How was work? Hey, heck yeah. You want to do a shot to celebrate?
I was actually going to ask you, what are your dinner plans?
Here, what are my dinner plans, you say? I don't really have any dinner plans.
Since I couldn't do family dinner tonight, Katie and Mike are throwing burgers on the grill. So they want to know if they should throw a couple extra on for us. I said you're probably straining right now because I tried calling like 5 times and texting because Doc and you can also free.
Ah, oh, shit.
You missed out there.
Well, shit.
Do you want me to tell them to throw some on for us and we'll be there in about an hour and a half?
Yeah, sounds good. I'll probably wrap up here briefly. Sounds good.
I have to smoke, so I'll be back.
I don't know what. You want to grab one of these nugs here? Just don't grab one of the ones we already smoked that have more nugs in it. Just don't grab, yeah.
What's with all these big, beautiful nugs?
I was telling the stream how awesome this Zolympics. This is so awesome, dude.
I'm really nugging out right now.
You're nugging out. Hey, Alex. Hello. Jennifer says, hey, T. Oh, by the way, check out the top shelf to the right. I got some, I got Beach up there.
My God.
I got Steve up there. You can actually do me a favor and bring the frames up here. I got to showcase the Patreon. That's Steve.
Steve, you're great.
That's one, like the top shelf over there are viewers and supporters that paid a pretty penny to support on Patreon. So the least I could do is put them on the shelf. You made the nug fall.
I caught the nug.
So here is
Don't take my nug. Aw, I didn't know Sassy was in the picture too. I'm obsessed.
So here we have
We'll do it side by side.
side by side. If you want to be on my shelf, you can find me on Patreon. Link in the description. Shout out to that Patreon support.
Employees of the month right here.
So I was thinking I was gonna have to use smaller. You got it.
Yeah.
Ah! I was gonna use smaller frames, but since we don't have many supporters on that tier, we went big frame, baby. All right, we'll catch you here soon. Let me pull up this email though. I want to show you guys the movie I was almost in, and I was so pumped to, because I was even talking to T back when we were gonna. I think they were filming in Canada.
Before we even started. Oh no, it's that one, that horror film.
Yeah.
Before we started dating, so.
So I wanna pull it up and react to the trailer, because I haven't watched the movie yet, but I saw film reviews, and like I watch people that review like B horror films and stuff like that. So they weren't giving it the best review for the most part. But even then, it's just like I was so pumped to like be in this movie.
Alright, I let him know we're gonna head over in about an hour or so, 'cause you're streaming.
All right. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream here in like, I would say 10, 15.
I mean, no rush. If you wanted to take a shot, go for it. I can always grab it.
You know what? Y'all take a shot.
There you go, babe. Bye. Do it yourself.
I'm going to take a shot after I kind of reminisce and talk about this movie I was almost in. Take a shot to remember. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute while I pull up this email. Oh, fuck. We gotta add someone new to the shelf, T. AJ. It's AJ in here, dude. AJ just came in mad huge on Patreon. Holy fuck, man. So I'm adding. So I asked Denise. I'm not sure if Denise is still in here. But Denise, I still got to get an email from you to get your photo on the wall behind me. You said you're going to email. You never sent that email, by the way, Denise. Not to throw you under, but we need it. I'll shoot you back with a message on Patreon. But AJ, you got to send me a. I'm gonna hit up your email, and if you have any photo you want back here, you let me know. Fuck yeah, dude. So shout out AJ for coming through. Shout out everyone on the top shelf behind me for supporting. Steve, Beach, Denise, everyone on Patreon. Not just Patreon, Facebook, YouTube supporters. Y'all are the best, man. Thank you. So I found the email, and they reached out. This was back on June 12th of 2019. So we were talking for a few months actually from looking at it here. So the initial investors unfortunately weren't as passionate with this script, so everything kind of like fell out. Wow, the trailer got almost a million views, 800,000. So the movie is called Black Friday. I was trying to find it in my email. It took forever because of like the Black Friday spam deals you get every Black Friday. So all that shit was coming up first. But yeah, like they gave me the script, and it was just cool because like I never got a full movie script before. So I was just kind of like just getting high, vibing out, and just kind of like filming for what could have been 2-3 months for this B horror film. There's a movie I was almost in, Black Friday, but then the original investors kind of like fell through. So I imagine it got passed around to someone else, and they wanted more control over like casting and stuff like that. My last point of contact with the original creators of this that reached out was August 5th, 2019. So from August 5th to so a good couple years later it happened. And I remember like being a little like bummed. I'm like, dang man, I really thought they would have like circled back, but I do think it was just passed to different like investors that had more control prior to what it was before when they reached out to me, you know. But I'm not sure exactly what character I was gonna be, but it was one of like the main like 3 or 4 characters. Like I was gonna be living the whole way through. There was a moment where I thought I was gonna die, but I lived through the whole movie. So I think that's pretty main. We almost made it. I'm gonna take a shot to that. Yeah, Dan Campbell was in it. My first movie almost had Dan Campbell in it. How awesome! They also had I forget his last name, but Devin. He's one of the main guys. He's also, I know him from the first Final Destination movie, as well as he played Stan in the Eminem music video Stan. He's the lead guy in that. So all around great cast. But yeah, I'm gonna pour this shot for AJ coming through on Patreon. Appreciate that support big time. Goes a long way. Let's pour it up. I'm gonna do a little bit of a half, nothing crazy. Actually, fuck. AJ came through big time on Patreon, so we're going. It was half. We're going full. I can't be cutting you short, AJ. You said show my boobs. They're on the shelf here behind me. Hey, cheers, AJ. Cheers to the stream. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Let's get it.
Get it, Steve. Oh, he getting it.
Oh! Oh! Wait, did I say Dan Campbell? What Campbell was in that movie? Shit. Dan Campbell is the Lions coach. Who did I say? The guy from Evil Dead. Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell. See, look. Now you know my football team is the Lions, you know? Look. We rep that home team, baby. So if I did say it wrong, my apologies, Bruce. A Tree says, what happened to you, bro? Big fan. What do you mean what happened to me? I'm right here. We're right here. And again, even though we're not going to be posting videos all the time, I still do count these live streams as videos. So I want to make this more of the reg, more on the regular here, doing streams like this. But just know, throughout my existence here, I still have all these videos outside of streaming that I'm looking to create. It's just these streams are made for us to connect and have a good time and just vibe out, chill, shoot the shit, you know? When we come up again, we are going to take sake shots. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, we'll go get some hibachi. One thing I always say is we're dead a lot longer than we're alive, so we got to keep making moves is all, you know? Like, think about it. Like, we're hardly even alive. We're alive for a small fucking window, you know? Like, we're dead. We're dead for so long. We're only alive for X amount of time. You might have answered this already, but what's your favorite song? So I did answer that. I mean, I posted a Q&A video on my YouTube channel. Are the lo-fi jams too high? Let me turn it down. Sorry, guys. Yeah. See, I never turned it down after the trailer, so I'm sorry if I was drowning out from the lo-fi jams. My apologies. But yeah, in my only Q&A video you can find on my channel, I talked about it. So my favorite song is Wet and Rusting by Manamana. And I use that song in my favorite video, one of my first videos I've ever made, called Serial Killer. And I'm looking to, for anyone that's a fan of Serial Killer, a video of mine, I'm looking to animate that. I've been wanting to animate it because that video was made to be creepy. And doing a live action of it at the time, it still comes off as creepy, but I really want to tackle how creepy it actually is. So in due time, as time goes on, I do want to animate it. I found some really cool animators that I might reach out to down the road here, but I want to make a really creepy animated sketch to that original Serial Killer. But yeah, I played that song plays in that video, and then my favorite karaoke song that I also mentioned in that Q&A video is Mr. Brightside by The Killers. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. If you ever get me at a karaoke bar and you're like, hey, Steve, I requested Mr. Brightside for you, I'm all in. Just don't request it too early. I want to have at least a few beers, maybe a few shots before I'm, like, stage ready. I'd still go up there and knock it out if you already requested it, but I'd rather have that cushion room to kind of get a buzz going before I'm like, coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got some Serial Killer love? Hey, Serial Killer is great. But yeah, just know one of my passion projects is going to be animating Serial Killer, and it's going to be funny. It's pretty much the same exact thing as the original, but it's animated, and it's going to be so fucking good. So, favorite song, favorite karaoke song, favorite album, Eminem, Relapse. Favorite album, hands down. So I was thinking sometime this year, maybe closer to Halloween, because Eminem Relapse is more of like my October album, because it's like it fits the whole like mood of October, you know, right before Halloween. So I think my second album review is gonna be Relapse later this year, and I can't wait for that. I fucking love that album. I just love like Eminem gets so crazy on that record, and I used to really strongly not enjoy Eminem's accent. And then when this album came out at the time when it first dropped, I'm like, dude, I don't want a whole album of his accents. And then as time went on, like, it ages like fine wine, and you kind of like overlook the accents and hear the lyrics, but then you come to realize that these lyrics can't happen without his accent, because he rhymes words together that can only be rhymed like with his accent, kind of a thing, you know? So it's just mind-blowing. But we're going to dip on out of here, y'all. We appreciate y'all. We love ya. We're going to do a final cheers for the closeout here. Hey, Mr. Brightside is such a killer. Well said. Well said. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. All right, we out. We're going to be back soon, y'all. Have a good rest of y'all's day. Stay safe. Stay awesome.